What up? What up? What up? What up? I hope you don't have my phone number. Well, I don't know who you are, so that'd be weird if you had my phone number. Um, no, I'm scared. Can I ask my question? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Amazing. Where are you calling from?
I'm from India actually, Calcutta.
India. Wow, that's incredible. What time is it
And
over
it's
there?
it's 2:30 actually. It's 2:30
Okay.
p.m. right now.
Nice. Cool. What's your name?
My name is Tamalini, but my friends call me Tammy.
Tammy. All right. That's
Yeah,
cool.
because Tamalini is sort of like a complicated name.
Tamalini? I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's actually sort of like a royal name or something like that. It means
That's
lotus.
cool. That's awesome. I wish my name means lover of wolves. it's,
Oh.
it's definitely not as cool. It's not a royal name or any of that, but
My
yeah,
name means it's actually a Sanskrit name. It means lotus.
nice. That's yeah, that's
So
incredible.
yeah, my name has sort of like helped me in so many ways, like because lotus is something which literally like comes from like the muddy places and all those like dirty places we don't want to go to,
Mhm.
and then lotus blooms into such a, like it's so beautiful and auspicious.
Yeah.
So it's one thing which I really want to get tattooed.
Yeah.
So
That's cool. That's cool that your
yeah,
name
so
gives you a lot of confidence. It took me a while for my name to give me confidence. I don't know if you remember, but I was going by Michael Connor, which wasn't my
yeah,
actual
yeah,
name.
yeah. I know.
Yeah, and so I had to like really learn to love my name. So that's cool that you take so much pride into that.
It took me like I am 23 now, so it took me like a really long time to get to that fact that oh yeah, my name is fine. Like it's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
It can be
it's so
it can be
uncommon.
complicated because you have such a unique name. At least from what I've heard, like I've never heard anyone else name. Is it
It's Malini.
Tamalini?
Yes.
Okay, Tamalini. I didn't want to mess it up. I've never heard anyone else name that, so I can imagine if that's like a really unique name, you might feel like you're like really different from everyone else and kind of like on your own, you know? And me being in me trying to be a rapper, me named Connor, like it just
No,
it
it's a
doesn't.
cool name. Actually, Tamalini is a name which is not even common within Indians.
Mm,
Like even Indians mess it up. So
that's cool though. I think that's awesome. I think the more different you can be, like the more of a personality and character you have. So that's sick. That's really cool.
my name sort of like helped me with like stuffs like since I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 18.
Yeah.
So that was like super scary at that time, but then by the
Hmm.
time I was like 21, 22, I was like, oh fuck it, like I'm gonna own my
Yeah.
shit. This is who I am.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why I
Exactly,
love your
man.
rap.
I know how it
That is,
is. I know how it is.
yeah, it's cool, it's
Just
cool.
gotta own it.
And I love it when I meet people like you who are like so true to themselves. They are like, this is who I am, take it or leave it.
Hmm. Yeah, I
So
appreciate I appreciate that a lot, man. I got a big ass smile on my face. I appreciate you so much for saying all this.
yeah, so this is like a pretty cool name, like not just name, like my name has sort of like helped me in this way. And except for that, what is like pretty amazing about you, which I find, is that you are true. Like whatever you do, it's like it's true, and
Hmm.
I can actually like resonate with that, which isn't something I find common with a lot of people. Like I listen to a lot of different like music, and then I'm like, okay, fine, I'm just bobbing my head because I like the
Hmm.
music. That's it. Not because I can resonate with the words that's coming out of that
Yeah.
artist's mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it took me a while, but yeah. So
Yo,
your
that
rap is like pretty amazing.
thank you so much. Um, I don't even know what to say, but you just made my whole night. I hope you have an amazing night, Tomalina. You are the dopest, and yeah, never forget that, and have an amazing day. Thank you so much for calling and joining this. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much for adding me because I have been like writing poems and stuffs like that. This is something which I do. I just
Yeah,
completed my master's, so, and I'm in lockdown right now, so you can't really do a job or anything.
yeah,
So this is what I do. I write stories and poems and stuffs like that. People find it like some people call me crazy because my things are always like sort of have like different meanings to different people.
mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm crazy. But in 5 years, I'll see. What do you say?
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and have an
Thank you
amazing
so
night. All
much,
right. Thank you. Thank
and
you.
have an amazing time ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Bye.
See ya.
Wow, that was awesome, dude. That was awesome. Um, she's amazing. Connor Michael's salty. All right. What's good? What's up, Swoop?
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
I'm good. Are you in Cleveland right now?
Yeah,
Sir, it is 5 a.m.
it is 5 a.m., but I'm an owl.
I
What's your
know,
name?
honestly. Sophia.
Sophia. What's up?
I I'm in Cleveland too, so I know exactly what like I don't know what we're doing up, but like
Yeah.
um I
I thought
just
you were
got
about to
home.
say I know exactly where you live. I was about to be like, whoa.
No, absolutely not. I mean, I
I'm
know
in
you're from
Cleveland and I
Shaker.
know exactly where you are. You're in the basement of
Absolutely not. Listen, we're not stalking out here. I just know you're from Shaker, but that's it.
Word. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know that shirt? Okay, wait, let's talk about this. You know that shirt that you wore to Cleveland, okay? Everyone on my Instagram has been wearing it, but I didn't know it was a Shaker Heights thing.
Which
You
one?
know what I'm talking about? I think
To
it's like
Pluto?
a net. Yes, 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 yes,
Yeah,
yes.
no, that's my boy Micah. He I went to high school with him and I met up with him when like right before the Cleveland show because he started his clothing brand and I was like, yo, and I bought two shirts and they're fire, so I wore them for the show.
Yeah. And like I showed it to I can't remember who it was, but he's like promoting everything about it. And so when you came to the show and were wearing the shirt, I was like, that shirt looks so familiar. So I sent it to everyone that was promoting it, and they posted you on like the account. So I
Wow,
was like,
cool.
I didn't even know that was like an actual thing until you showed it to me. So I was like, okay, and I bought some. So
Dope. Yeah, support that's my boy, man. He was there like my first time like freestyling at lunch and like he was in all my classes and so we were just boys. And so yeah, always got to support the locals.
it's so
Yeah.
crazy. Do you like? I honestly, I feel like Cleveland is so different because like I always like hate, not gonna lie, I was a hater from Cleveland. I was like, I hate being
Yeah.
from here, it's so ugly, like the weather's
Mhm.
never nice unless it's like summer. But like you kind of made me love it a lot more. Like this summer I've been actually like driving around and like actually you know exploring everything. It's actually a beautiful place if you like learn to love it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I had to leave here to really appreciate it, but I've also lived in a lot of places. So I lived in Cleveland, moved away, then went back, and I had to move back to Cleveland because Virginia was so trash. And then going to LA and seeing all these other different places, like you really start to appreciate how I think for Cleveland, like just I feel like everyone's just cool with everyone, and
That's true.
it's not as like clicky. I mean, obviously every place is clicky, but I mean based on like I don't know, like it's just I don't even know, but
I'm surprised you like Cleveland over Virginia. Virginia, I heard, is so pretty.
it's nice, but the community's kind of whack over there. I can't lie. I had to get out of there.
How long did you live there?
4 years.
Jeez.
Yeah, I lived there. My dad went down there for his job, and I moved like 3 times while I was down there because we were renting places, and then I was doing terrible in school, and that's when I started like making music and stuff. And so then I came back here, um, and I started rapping at school, and people liked it, and now I'm here on this live talking to you.
No, you need to do a meetup after all this is over. I mean, I don't know when it's gonna be over, but I like work at Target, so like I like have contact with like a lot of people, and sometimes I'm just thinking because like I'm seeing all these people, and I'm just like I feel like for us especially, it's gonna be over soon because no one's really taking it serious. Like Target, might like may I say, is very very popular. Like everyone's
Yeah,
there like 24/7. So like, well,
true.
I don't know if you go to my Target. I go to I don't know if you do you know where Fairview is?
I don't know off the top of my head, but
Yeah, so I work at the Fairview Target. So like there's so it's complete it's always busy. Never been to Ohio.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I
Target's dope because there's not lines. At least where I am, there's not a lot of
not
lines.
lines. What? What Target are you
Yeah.
going to?
Well, like they don't make you wait outside. Like
What?
I ain't dropping the pin, but like I got it good over here.
You go tomorrow and it's like there's a
Yeah,
line outside.
yeah. Because if I drop the hotspot, then it's like, oh no, they're gonna follow me home and shit. And like, I'm just not trying to do that.
Oh
Uh,
my god, absolutely not.
yeah,
Wait, I have a
yeah.
question. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a gem.
A Gemini?
I'm a gem. Yeah, but
Do you like zodiac signs?
I'm not gonna lie. I was really into it for a bit, and I had to get off it because I think that based on I think like it's scary, and it the reason it's scary is because it provides the answers for us that we really truly desire, and it kind of answers questions that, like, I don't know, because I had like pattern and co-star and all these things, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think all of us as people, like, we really secretly desire just to know everything about ourselves. We want to know our next move. We want to know where we're going in life. We want to know what happens tomorrow, the day after, and like those apps tell you all these things. And so I think that it's just something that kind of takes away the essence of life if you get too into it. And also, um, I believe that people can feel like they know you based on these things when they really don't. They don't truly understand you, and they try to analyze you and depict you as this thing based on these characteristics from a chart and from
You
all
say as
these
a
things.
Gemini.
Yeah, and it's like I was into it, and I looked at certain things, and I was like, you know what? I relate to this. I relate to this. This makes sense, and I saw like patterns between different people that either I look up to or whatever. It's very very interesting, but I had to realize that, you know what? If I keep allowing myself to be like so invested in this, it's gonna stop me from like really exploring myself, and it's gonna cause me to just think, oh, I'm like predetermined and I don't have a choice of who I am or how I act. And I basically can just blame all my problems and all the bad things I do on my sign or whatever. So, yeah, that's
That's
where
so
I'm at with that.
true. That's very true. Because honestly, sometimes I even find myself like when I ask people what's their zodiac sign, and they say like they're Leo. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, actually, maybe I don't want to be friends. Not like I don't want to be
Yeah,
friends with them,
no,
but
see,
just
that's
like,
what I hate, man. It's like we're all one race. We're all one human like race. We all just got to
hmm
be cool with each other, man. Like, it doesn't matter what month of the year you're fucking born in. Like, I'm gonna have a conversation with you, and I'm gonna show you love. Like, just because you're born in December doesn't mean we're not getting along. Like, that's the dumbest shit ever.
oh my
um
god, oh my god, you're killing me.
yeah, like,
Oh my god, that's so funny though. I totally get that though. I'm kind of obsessed with it. Okay, I do love Leos. I see the comments. I do love Leos. I'm just
yeah.
saying that as an excuse. But yeah, is it Sagittarius? No, okay. I'm a Sagittarius. Saggy Taurus is not it. That's not it. But So my username is Connor Michael Salty because my last name is Salty. And I know you were saying like love your name. I hate Salty that my last name is Salty.
Turn it into
It's
a strength, yo. It's kind of
I
dope.
know. I've
Salty.
been
I mean, it's with an I though, right?
yeah, Salty
It's
with an
with.
I.
See, that's dope. That's dope. You
I
can.
should be
You
a
can.
rapper.
Yeah, just use your creativity. You can. You can come up with something. Yeah. Don't feel bad about your name. Your name's dope.
Lil Salty.
It's salty. I don't know about that, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But yeah, Cleveland
All
gang.
right. Yes,
Um,
Cleveland gang, period.
yeah. Hope you're doing well. It was nice talking to you. Have an amazing night. Thanks for the questions. I enjoyed talking about that stuff, so
Me
appreciate it.
too. I got you. Hopefully I see you soon.
Yeah, hopefully. Stay safe. Keep eating well. I know that's hard to do these days, so
Oh, it definitely
yeah,
is.
all that good stuff.
All right, bye. Kisses. Mwah.
Bye bye. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. That's cool. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yo, what up, Kyler? Oh, Swoop,
I
I
didn't
see you.
expect
What's
you to
up?
actually do that.
I had to.
I was literally sitting in my room. It was pitch black. I just turned the light on. My dogs are here. They're like asleep, but they're gonna say hi. Guys, say hi.
What's up,
Say hi.
dudes? Oh,
Say hi.
yo, he's mad cute.
Yeah, this is Fiona.
Oh,
She's a
or
sweet little
she's
baby.
mad cute. Yo, I already said he was a dude.
It's okay. My
Yeah.
dad. We've had her for 2 years, and my dad still calls her he. And then this is Chewy. This is Chewy. He's named after Chewbacca. He looks like Chewbacca, but he's
Oh,
not. He's clearly not interested right now. He doesn't care about anything I'm doing. He's like, let me sleep.
I
I
feel
was
that.
I was literally sitting in the pitch black. I had to turn the light on. I was like, no.
Yeah. How you
Hi.
doing?
I'm okay. I've had a rough week, but
Yeah,
um,
me too. Let's talk about it. What happened this week?
so I'm sure you heard about Corey LeBerry passing. That
About
was
what?
like Corey LeBerry passing
Or
away.
no, I didn't hear about
Oh,
that.
he's a YouTuber.
Hmm.
So I watched him and stuff, but like that was really hard for me because it just triggered stuff about my brother and my friend Nick. So I've been
Right.
like dealing with that all week. But I've also just been trying to like pick myself up, and I wrote a few songs this week, which I haven't really done all of quarantine,
Yeah,
which was good, and I'm glad I got to get that out of my system.
that's
Um,
good.
yeah, and we have neighbors that we hang out with every day, so our dogs can hang out. So they're like the only thing keeping me sane through all of this, and they're like the only people I've seen. So I've been like off and on, but I'm trying to just remember that like God has a plan, and everything's gonna get where
Facts.
it needs to be.
Yo, that's the
So
hardest thing. That's the hardest thing to remember right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's the hardest thing to keep in mind.
Yeah, it really is. It's
Like, for me, like I just want like, all right. So when I pray, like what I want, I just want like Jesus to come floating down and be like, Connor, you are here to do this, 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 and this is
with
gonna
every
happen
day.
this week, and this is how you deal with it. Like that's what we all want, but that's just
Yeah,
not how it works, and it's just like, it's frustrating. But when I look back at my life, I see all the times that things did work out, and I look at all the rough weeks, the rough months, the rough
yeah,
years,
exactly.
and I'm like, look at where I went from there. And then I'm like, I'm in that right now, and I just gotta accept that, and I just gotta be like, you know what, man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna become so much better than where I am,
Mhm.
because like you can't be healed unless you have wounds. If you think about it, like
Yeah.
you have to identify that you're hurt and you're broken in some way. For like, there has to be a noticeable problem, and you can't
Yeah.
just like fix your problems without hurting.
Yeah. And I've come to terms with the fact that I have gone through some awful things, and I have really heavy feelings because I can use them to help other people. Um,
Yeah.
so anytime I remember that I'm hurting, I'm like, one day this pain is going to help somebody else. That's what I have to keep remembering. So like anytime like I've gotten to do a few live streams with other people or like for certain things, and just had a bunch of people from a bunch of different communities, like my friends' parents and my friends from cheer and like people all over the country stuff just popping in to watch my live streams, and they're telling me afterwards like, hey, I really needed that, thank you so much. And that was one thing that I was like, wow, okay, maybe I don't feel so useless during all of this and I can do
Yeah.
something. And it's really hard because I was working on my EP and we were just about ready to take it to the studio when all of this happened.
Right. Yeah.
And I was
Isn't that
like, I don't have a home studio. I don't know how to produce. I can't do that from here.
right?
Um, so it's like that was frustrating getting another setback. And I'm like, I know when this music gets out, it's going to help people, but it's not out yet. And I keep getting frustrated and I have to sit back and remember.
Yeah. So I know the feeling. Trust me.
Yeah. I just have to remember
Yeah.
every little delay is for a reason.
Yeah.
And anything could happen in between now and then, you know, like you never know who's going to suddenly become a fan of me and like be interested in what I'm seeing.
Exactly. You're gonna be better off when you end up releasing music. And if I have any advice, I don't know if you were on earlier, but I was talking about EPs.
I
I was
was
saying,
not. I turned my phone on Do Not Disturb because I thought I might actually go to bed
I
sooner
was
than I
saying,
did.
I was saying EPs. You know, like don't get caught in the EP land because it can be very, it's very safe. You know, like you're
Yeah.
like, I don't want to really put too much out there. Let me do the 5 songs I just know will be like received
Yeah.
well.
I
So
think I
like,
definitely just want to start with an EP. So I don't like I'm not going to drop an album out of nowhere.
right.
But I
Well,
think,
not necessarily an album,
but
but I was
yeah,
talking to Sergio about this. Um, I can't really expose what he's doing, but I was kind of telling him like, if you're gonna make an EP, like EPs, what is it, like 5 songs, something like that?
yeah,
So what if you did 6? Or what if you did 7 songs
I'm
and
doing
called it?
6. Yeah,
What if you did 7 and called it a project and had an idea and really stuck to a concept for
hmm
it? So it was like targeting a specific audience, or not even a specific audience,
yeah.
just like it
That's
was
so
just
funny
you
that you're
really
saying
committed
this.
to something, you know?
Yeah, me and Lizzie actually had this whole thing planned out. I had written a few songs that were like twisted fairy tales, and I was like, I want to like I don't know, maybe do like a separate EP where I just release all of my fairy tale songs, and then we start talking about it and coming up with more
Yeah,
ideas. And I was like, all right, there's gonna be like at this point, there's gonna be like 9 songs on it. So then I was just like, I'll just refer to it as a project. And I was like, we could put a
right.
visual with every song.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think when I was younger, I had an idea of what I'd do. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna drop a single and then an EP and then an album. And now I'm just like, I can do whatever I want to do with my music. And I have so many songs right now have that cover so many different topics and so many different feelings that I've had, and
Yeah.
that's why I chose 6 songs to put on the EP that kind of bounce around from different styles, different feelings that I felt, to just
Mm-hmm.
try to put that out so everybody can get an idea. But that's just where I want to start from.
Yeah.
And I mean, every single day I can sit down and write a new song that'll be completely different than the last one. And I've
That's the goal.
recently just found like the freedom to be like, I can do whatever I want. This is, you know, my life.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I
A lot
don't
of
really,
artists get caught up in the whole like, I need to find my sound thing, when really your sound is just your voice and your life. It's